Have you ever found yourself in a situation so challenging that it seemed there was no way out? The feeling of being surrounded, as if everything and everyone were against you, can be paralyzing. Now, imagine the scene of Daniel, a righteous man, thrown into a den of hungry lions simply because of his faith. How did he manage to stay calm in the face of such imminent danger? Can you also find that inner strength to face your daily lions? In this video, we'll dive into Daniel's story to discover how he remained steadfast and how you can apply these teachings to strengthen yourself in moments of extreme pressure. Get ready to explore how faith, resilience, and courage can turn the impossible into the possible. Faith is like an anchor in the storms of life, something that keeps us steady when everything around us seems to be falling apart. Daniel, with his unshakable faith, showed that believing in something greater can be the strength we need to face any adversity. In times of crisis, faith acts as a pillar, providing us with the certainty that we are not alone and that there is a greater purpose in every experience we live. As Psalm 91, verse 4, says, "He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart." In today's world, situations like financial crises or unexpected illnesses test our faith. Believing in a higher power that guides our steps is crucial. Daniel, even under the threat of death, continued praying 3 times a day, demonstrating a deep confidence in his belief. His faith wasn't just a religious practice but a true compass in uncertain times. In this context, prayer becomes more than a simple religious act. It's a moment of connection and surrender. Daniel not only prayed but completely trusted in the divine will, showing unwavering confidence. In moments of doubt and fear, raising our prayers can provide us peace and clarity, reminding us that we are cared for. Maintaining faith in times of adversity is essential. Daniel's story shows us that even in the face of threats, he remained steadfast. This inspires us to seek that same inner strength in our own lives. If Daniel could face the lions with courage and calm, what stops us from confronting our own challenges with the same confidence? Resilience is the ability to adapt and overcome adversity, a quality Daniel displayed abundantly. When he was thrown into the lion's den, he not only survived physically but also maintained his spiritual integrity. Resilience is more than just resisting, it's about transforming pressure into strength and growth. This ability to adapt is crucial, especially in times of crisis, where staying calm and finding solutions becomes essential. There are countless stories of people who, like Daniel, found strength in difficult times. Think of someone who lost everything in a financial crisis but managed to rebuild their life. These examples show that resilience is not just an innate trait but a skill that can be developed. Daniel demonstrated this by not despairing in the face of adversity but rather finding a way to stay true to his faith and principles. The difference between resilience and resistance is subtle but important. While resistance refers to the capacity to withstand pressure, resilience involves the ability to recover and even emerge stronger from the situation. Practical exercises, like meditation and developing a positive mindset, can help strengthen emotional resilience. Daniel, for instance, found strength in his faith and his constant practice of prayer. A positive mindset is a crucial component of resilience. Instead of focusing on problems, a positive perspective allows us to see opportunities for growth and learning. Daniel maintained a positive attitude, trusting in the divine plan, even when everything seemed lost. This mindset not only helps to overcome obstacles but also to find meaning and purpose in difficulties. Like Daniel, we can all cultivate resilience in our lives. Whether facing work issues, personal challenges, or crises, the ability to adapt and find solutions is vital. Resilience allows us not only to survive the storms of life but also to emerge from them stronger and more prepared for what's to come. Staying calm in high-pressure situations is an art that many struggle to master. Daniel, in the lion's den, exemplified this inner calm, which allowed him to face danger with serenity. To achieve this peace, it is essential to master techniques like meditation and controlled breathing. These practices help center the mind and calm thoughts, allowing for a more balanced and conscious response to challenges. Meditation, for example, is a powerful tool for cultivating calm. It teaches us to observe our thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them, which is crucial in stressful moments. Daniel, by maintaining his practice of prayer, demonstrated a form of spiritual meditation, where connection with the divine provided him tranquility. This type of regular practice can help anyone stay calm, even amid chaos. Besides meditation, conscious breathing is a simple yet effective technique to quickly restore calm. In stressful situations, our breathing tends to become rapid and shallow, which can increase anxiety. Deep, slow, controlled breathing sends signals to the brain that everything is okay, helping to reduce stress. Daniel, in his serenity, likely used forms of conscious breathing to maintain his balance. Having a calm mind is essential for making wise and considered decisions. When we are calm, we can see situations more clearly and objectively, avoiding impulsive reactions. Daniel, with his unwavering faith, was able to assess his situation and trust in the divine outcome. This state of calm allowed him to remain steadfast in his belief, even in the face of mortal danger. Daniel's story shows us that inner peace is a powerful force. He did not let fear or anxiety dominate his mind. Instead, he fully trusted in the greater plan, maintaining a serene stance. This teaches us that regardless of the circumstances, cultivating inner calm can help us face any challenge with courage and clarity. In times of adversity, seeking inspiration and knowledge can make the difference between succumbing to difficulties and overcoming them. Just as Daniel held onto his faith to find strength, it is important to connect with content that uplifts and motivates us. The channel Divine Prosperity is an example of a space where you can find continuous inspiration for spiritual growth and strengthening your faith. If you are enjoying this content, subscribe to the Divine Prosperity channel, leave your like, and don't forget to share your experiences in the comments. This is an environment where we can all learn from each other, sharing stories and life lessons. Being part of this community is a way to receive support and also support others, creating a network of spiritual and emotional growth. Additionally, by activating notifications, you ensure that you won't miss any new videos. Each video is designed to offer insights and reflections that can be applied in your daily life, helping you face challenges with more confidence and clarity. Watching more videos on the channel can be an excellent way to deepen your understanding of topics like faith, resilience, and spirituality. Connecting with inspiring content keeps you in a constant state of learning. This is essential for developing a positive and resilient mindset, capable of turning challenges into opportunities for growth. Daniel's story is just one of many we explore, bringing valuable lessons that can be applied in our everyday lives. Therefore, don't miss the opportunity to strengthen your spiritual journey. Subscribe to Divine Prosperity and be part of a community dedicated to growth and divine prosperity. Let's seek together a fuller life connected to what truly matters. Courage is the quality that allows us to face difficult and frightening situations with determination. Daniel demonstrated this courage exemplarily by remaining firm in his faith, even knowing the potential consequences. Courage is not the absence of fear but the ability to act despite it. It is this strength that drives us to confront the unimaginable, whether they are major challenges or imminent threats. The difference between courage and bravery is subtle but significant. While bravery can be impulsive and sometimes reckless, courage is accompanied by a conscious assessment of risks and a determination to overcome them. Daniel was not reckless. He knew what was at stake but chose to follow his principles and trust in God. This distinction is crucial to understand how we can apply courage in our lives. There are countless inspiring stories of courage, such as people facing severe illnesses, overcoming significant losses, or fighting for just causes. These examples show us that courage can manifest in many forms, whether in great actions or small daily decisions. Daniel's story, facing a den full of lions, is a powerful metaphor for any situation that requires bravery and determination. Daniel showed courage by continuing to pray, knowing it could cost him his life. His courage was fueled by a deep faith and an unwavering conviction in his values. This type of courage is essential when facing our own lions, which can take the form of fears, challenges, or adversities. Facing these moments with courage allows us to grow and become stronger. To cultivate courage in your daily life, it is important to identify your values and be willing to stand up for them. This can mean making tough decisions, facing criticism, or taking necessary risks. Like Daniel, we can all find the courage to face the unimaginable, knowing that in doing so, we are living according to our deepest principles. Community support is one of the pillars that sustain us in times of crisis. Daniel's story shows that, although he was physically alone in the lion's den, he was not truly alone. The community around him, including those who shared his faith, was with him in spirit, praying and hoping for his salvation. This invisible support can be a powerful force, offering hope and comfort in moments of despair. In our lives, community support can manifest in many forms. It can come from friends, family, support groups, or even online communities. The important thing is to know that we don't have to face our challenges alone. Sharing our problems and listening to what others have to say can not only lighten the burden but also offer new perspectives and solutions we hadn't considered. Examples of communities coming together to overcome challenges are plentiful. From social movements to support groups for chronic illnesses, people come together to find strength in one another. These communities create a sense of belonging and offer resources and emotional support. In Daniel's case, the faith he shared with his community provided a solid foundation for facing his challenges. Surrounding yourself with positive and motivating people is crucial for your growth and well-being. People who encourage and support us help us see beyond our fears and limitations. Daniel had people around him who shared his faith and values, which was fundamental to his courage and resilience. Seeking and nurturing these connections is essential for facing life's challenges with more confidence and determination. Community support also enhances our personal resilience. When we feel supported and understood, we have more confidence to face adversities. Knowing that we have someone to turn to in difficult times can be the push we need to keep fighting. Daniel's story reminds us of the power of community and the importance of connecting with those who share our values and beliefs. Trusting in a greater plan is a powerful lesson we can take from Daniel's story. Often, we face situations that seem insurmountable, and it's easy to feel lost or desperate. However, the idea that everything happens for a reason can be a source of comfort and hope. Daniel, being thrown into the lion's den, fully trusted in the divine purpose, believing that regardless of the outcome, a greater plan was in motion. Accepting and trusting in the path life offers us requires deep faith. This doesn't mean we should be passive in the face of adversity, but rather that we should seek to understand and accept challenges as opportunities for growth. As it is written in Romans 8:28, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. This passage reminds us that even in difficulties, there is a greater purpose at work. Often, adversities lead us to great blessings. Daniel, emerging unharmed from the lion's den, not only strengthened his own faith but also became a living testimony to God's power for all around him. Similarly, difficult situations in our lives can result in new opportunities, relationships, or lessons we wouldn't have found otherwise. It is essential to maintain this perspective when facing challenging moments. Trusting in the greater plan is an exercise in surrender and acceptance. This doesn't mean we shouldn't act or fight for our goals, but rather that we should recognize that not everything is under our control. Daniel is a clear example of how surrender to the divine plan can bring peace and tranquility, even in the most extreme situations. He didn't know what awaited him in the den, but he fully trusted that, one way or another, the divine plan would be fulfilled. This trust helps us find peace, even amidst chaos. When we believe that there is a greater purpose, we can handle life's uncertainties with more serenity and less anxiety. Like Daniel, we are called to trust that, despite the difficulties, there is a divine plan working in our favor. This faith is what allows us to keep moving forward, even when the path is dark and full of challenges.